Hello, welcome to Glengoyne Distillery, Warehouse 8, Dunwich Warehouse, here to talk about Teapot 11. Where have the years gone? I remember when Teapot 1 was all the chat, and here we are, 11 whiskies into it, and we're still going strong. As you know, it's all about this teapot, and how we used to drink whiskey at Glengoyne. I'm sure you know the story, so I won't dwell on it, but it's something that was just personal to Glengoyne Distillery, different from any other distillery that was dramming back in the day. But the story is all about the whiskey and how we've got to Teapot 11. It's been an incredible journey. I've been part of it. I've been lucky enough to drink many whiskies throughout the years. And it's all about the quality of whiskey, trying to maintain what the whiskey guys were drinking, because they made it back in the day. This is no exception. This has been true to what we've done in the past. This is made up from roughly 9 casks. It's 5 butts, European oak, and it's also 4 hogsheads. 2 of them we know for certain are European oak. 2 we're not quite sure. We think they're potentially American oak. So that two hoggies of American oak should give it a little bit of difference from the normal teapots. It's 59.7% alcohol, which is a great strength for a dram. Natural flavour, natural strength, exactly as you see the cask. It's just a case of taking them out, marrying them together for a number of months, and then put them in the bottle. 3,000 bottles of teapots was probably quite at the low end. Normally they're 3,800. And it's exclusive. If you want it, you're going to have to come and visit me at Glengoyne Distillery. If you don't want to visit me, I don't blame you. I'd probably do it online at glengoyne.com, so you can purchase this either at the distillery shop or online. It's been some months since I've tried this. Now, normally when I'm doing the teapot, my mates in the blending team, they send me samples off to Glengoyne. I usually enjoy knocking them back. I see how many times I can get away with it before they get fed up with me rejecting the whiskies. This year we did it a wee bit different. This year they invited me to the head office, to their nosing department, and they already had the casks laid out in glasses, and they wanted me to have a look, because they didn't want me to knock it back and take weeks and weeks, perhaps months, going through different samples. So they only gave me a choice of 4 samples this year to look at, and I picked sample 3. We nailed it really quick. Normally we go back and forward, but I think they know my preferences. I've been getting to know each other's styles. So they presented this one to me. So this is Teapot 11. And I remember just giving it a wee swirl. I just like the colour, because that's a typical Teapot 11 colour. Anybody that goes back to 2011 to Teapot 1, they'll know that's what you're going to get. It's natural colour, it's natural strength, and it's that dark, rich, almost mahogany colour you're going to get from Glengoyne Teapot, and this is it. So that's fairly standard, which is great, and that's what you're going to expect. But I remember when I nosed it, and even now it just takes me back. It's a typical teapot, but it's different. This one's got more sweetness coming through. You've got your dark chocolate coming through, which again, that's fairly typical from the European oak. But this one's also got some kind of lemony notes coming through. It's got some sweetness coming through as well, like a meringue, a lemon meringue. It's also got poached pears. There's more of a sweet trolley in this Teapot 1 than we've had with any others. And it's just nuts as well, which is cask. So you've got a couple of things coming from the cask there. The nuts and the dark chocolate. They're not Glengoyne. They're not a Glengoyne new make. But the lemony notes, the peachy notes which are coming through in this, they're typical Glengoyne. Although the peach would normally be like a red apple, green apple coming through, but it's kind of changed a wee bit in this dram that you wouldn't normally expect. But on the nose, I mean, that is just an absolute awesome whiskey. So I'm so glad that our blending team came up with this ratio. It's fantastic. But enough about the nose. Let's go straight to the palate and see what she tastes like. Oh, it needs a few seconds. There's a lot going on. The first thing that hits me, you get the oaky tannins, which you're going to get because of the whiskey at this strength, at this ratio. It's going to be that European oak. It's going to give that oaky tannin. But you get cherries coming through. It's sweeter than any of the teapots, but not cloyingly sweet. So I wouldn't worry about that. It's sweeter. It's almost like an ice cream kind of sweetness, but not your really sickly sweet ice cream. It's just there's some jams coming in there, like a blackberry jam. I'm getting some walnuts, so you get the kind of the bitterness from some walnuts coming through as well. The chocolate is there, but it almost turns into kind of coffee notes as well. This is an incredible whiskey. This is along the lines of the previous 10, but slightly more sweeter coming through in this one. It's very dry. It dries at the end, which you would expect. Whiskey at this strength, this type of wood ratio is going to come dryness. Gingerbread. I've never had gingerbread at Glengoyne before, but I'm getting gingerbread coming through, and even some kind of fudge is in there as well. So there's this sweet notes coming through in this. I'm going to have another wee drink. Second one's better than the first. First one just kind of prepares your mouth for what's coming, and then that one just kind of reveals it again, this time even more layers, deeper. There's a lot going on in this whiskey. This is exceptional for a teapot. Good after flavour, kind of long. The cherries become almost like a maraschino cherry. Again, there's some sweetness, but it dries off. Pudding. It's almost like a pudding, but it's not a pudding. It's kind of difficult to describe, but it's dryness coming through. Blackberries, summer berries is there as well. Tannins coming through, as if you were eating plums, the skin of plums. That kind of meatiness from dark fruits. This is exceptional. I mean, I could probably just talk about this for the next 20 minutes. Just the flavours coming through. I mean, it's only been 2 minutes since my last drink, but it does reveal itself on different levels until it eventually just becomes this nice after flavour, becoming dry, and just very low level of bitterness in the background as well. It's an exceptional dram, and well done to the blending team, and they've done another great job, and well done to the Glengoyne team for producing this all those years ago. So, Slange.